Hello, welcome to this GIMP tutorial series. So now that you have come here, I know that you already know about GIMP software, why it is used for. Now still, GIMP stands for GNU Image Manipulation Tool. Okay, and this is basically used for photo editing. You can do almost anything and everything regarding digital image editing with the help of this tool. The specialty of this tool is that this is very powerful tool first of all, and you can do lot of stuff with the help of its plugin, and also this software is completely free. Okay, so now how to get this software? So to get this software, you go to this web page called as www.gimp.org. You will get this web page like this. So you can click here and you can download this software, or maybe you can click here and you will get this web page. If you click here, you will get this web page. And if you are using a Linux machine like me, then you can install the software with the help of Flatpak. Okay, or even if you're using a Linux system, you can install the software from the repository of that corresponding Linux distribution operating system that you are using. Or if you're using Mac OS, then you can click here and you can download the software by clicking here directly, or maybe through torrent by clicking here, and after that you can install it. Or if you're using Microsoft Windows, then you can click here. You can get this software by clicking here or here. And you can, after that, you can install the software. Okay. Now, when we start using any software, probably a great starting point is its user guide or user manual. So this GIMP software has extensive user guide. You can get almost any information and every information about this GIMP tool in its documentation. Okay, so if you want to get the documentation, click here DOCS docs and it will take you to this web page. Okay, and you can see its user guide is available actually in so many languages, in many languages. Okay, so for me it will be English, so I'll click here. I want to get the English user guide. So I click here, and if you click here, it will take you to this web page, and you can see basically there is an extensive user guide, user manual. So it's pretty big. You can get almost all information regarding this software from this user guide or user manual. Okay, and if you are suppose using the software and you want to donate some amount, then you can click here and you can click here like here, and it will take you to this web page. And if you go a little down, then you can see there are a lot of options through which you can pay. And if you are using PayPal, then you can click here and it will take you further down here, and if you click here, then it will take you to this web page. So from here you can initiate your donation process. Okay, now next before we start, so I think it's better to get acquaintance with some technical terms related to digital image processing or digital image editing or photo editing. The first term that we shall look at is pixel. So as you can see here, this is the smallest or elementary addressable or controllable element in any digital image. So you can see here in digital imaging, a pixel, or it is also called as a dot, is a physical point in an image or the smallest addressable element in an all point addressable or controllable display device. So it is the smallest addressable or controllable element of a picture presented on the screen. Okay, now the next thing that we shall look at is the image resolution. You can see basically that in any image, a digital image, that is 2048 pixels wide and 1536 pixels high. So we write it as 2048 by or into 2048 by 1536. So if you multiply these two terms, these two numbers, then we get this number. So which is 3.1 megapixels, or you can say 3.1 million pixels. So it is actually same way. So that means you can write the technical specification like this. You could call it as 2048 by 1536 or 3.1 megapixel image. Okay, so it actually further implies that a 12 megapixel camera is capable of capturing a larger image than a 7 megapixel camera, with more clarity. With more clarity, that is more important. Okay, now the next term is the what is this image resolution and its connection with our computer monitor. Okay, so image resolution, this is as I told you, it is like it refers to the clarity of the picture, digital image. Okay, so in any 17-inch monitor or screen, it is your resolution, screen resolution is most likely to set at 800 by 600 pixels, and in 19-inch screen it is most likely to set at 1024 by 768 pixels. So these are optimum values. Definitely you can manually change these values, but if you take it automatically, then according to the resources of your computer that you have, so you are most likely to set the resolution of any 17-inch monitor like 800 by 600 pixels. Okay, now the now you can look at this table. Okay, the first column is megapixel, the second column is image resolution, and then maximum print size is this column. Okay, so this is 0.3 megapixel, which is equivalent to, if you translate it in terms of image resolution, then it comes something like 640 by 480. And this is in digital form, that means in soft copy form. So you can say when we look at it in our computer monitor, okay, or maybe in our mobile phone screen, it is like that. But when I print it out in any paper or take a hard copy of it, then probably it will be the best. The best display will be output. The best output or best digital printing that we can take out is 1.6 inch by 2.3 inch at 300 dpi's, means 300 dots per inch, or it is also called as ppi or pixels per inch. So that means we shall make use of 300 dots or pixels per inch. So these are the optimum values. This 1.6 inch by 2.3 inch. Okay, for 3 megapixel. So definitely you can also change this. If you make it smaller, further smaller, like 1 inch by 2 inch, then probably the image clarity will be more when you take the printout. And if you make it a bit larger, like 2 inch by 3 inch, then the image clarity will be less compared to this value. So this is what we can see, the optimum values. Okay, definitely you can change it. Okay, and you can look at all these corresponding readings. Now we shall look at the tool. So I shall just fire up GIMP. So to do that, I click here, and you can see this window that has appeared. So first thing that we do now is we shall look at the version that is installed in my system. So I shall click here, help, then about, and you can see here 2.10.14. So in my system, which is a Linux Ubuntu machine, the installed version is 2.10.14. So if you are using a little older version than this, or a little newer version than this, then also it is fine. You can still follow along all the materials that I shall cover in this tutorial series. So I shall just close it, and right now, as you can see, this is in single window mode. So I can take it to the multi-window mode by clicking on Windows, then by clicking here. So now it has gone to a multi-window mode. You can see there are 3 windows. So this is the left panel, this is the right panel, and this is the mid panel, or which is also called as image manipulation window. So at the left, if you see here, so I can actually adjust the size of this left panel by stretching it a little bit here. So you can see here right now. So you can see there are a lot of tools, some tools. So this is called as toolbox, and under this I can see some tabs. So if I click the leftmost tab, then it appears to be something like toolbox hyphen tool options. So this is tool options. If I click to the next tab, it is device. So it is toolbox hyphen device. Then this one is toolbox hyphen undo, or we do all these. Then this is toolbox hyphen image. You can definitely do a lot of other things like arrangements in different way that we shall look at it in the later videos. Okay. Now coming to the right panel, I can also change or adjust the size of this right panel. So you can see there are 4 tabs. Okay, and at the middle part there are again 3 tabs. 1, 2, 3. So if I click here, the leftmost tab, it is brushes, and you can see brushes layer. So I click here at the leftmost tab. So now the selected tabs are arrangement of tabs are brush and channels. So you can see brush hyphen channels. Then I click here, then brush hyphen paths. Then I click here, brush hyphen layers. Then the second one, it's like pattern, channels, pattern, paths, pattern, layers. Okay, it goes on like this. So what I'll do is I shall, you can also change, the arrangement. If you want the left panel to the right and right panel to the left, that also you can do. Okay, at this position you can get back to the single window mode, but their position will be changed. For example, in this position, I have taken the right panel to the left and left panel to the right. So let me see what happens if I go back to the single window mode. So I click here, you can see the right panel. Earlier right panel has come to the left, and the earlier left panel has come to the right. So what I'll do is I just go back to the multi-window mode and I'll take it back to its original position, and now I shall go back to the single window mode. Now you can see it looks really very beautiful. Okay, so now that's all for this video. In the next videos we shall look at these tools in great detail. So thank you.